All right, y'all. We are live on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus the Messiah. I pray everybody is super blessed. We're going to be doing some trading and chilling today, guys. Just chilling out, doing some TA, talking about this Bitcoin price action, which honestly has been kind of boring for the past few days. So, guys, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. As usual, if we can get 1,250 likes, we will absolutely be giving away 0.025 Bitcoin, guys. It's going to be a good time. Stay tuned. We will be live momentarily. Oh, by the way, make sure to follow me on Twitter, at Jason_Casper, all lowercase. Follow me on Instagram and all that kind of stuff, guys. All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Blessings to everybody. And yeah, guys, I'm currently in this short trade that honestly I'm surprised it's this much in profit. I thought I was going to get totally wrecked taking it. And, you know, I could totally take profits on it right now. I could close the trade right now for a win. I absolutely could. Actually might be kind of a wise idea here. But, I'm just going to see what happens, guys, honestly. So here's why I got into the short trade anyway. So this morning in the VIP Discord, we had this area of resistance right here coming up right around that daily open level. It was the first area that I was looking to take a trade. In fact, shout out to Boyan also, because we were in the VIP stream this morning looking at this potential idea to just come up into the daily open and then come back down to potentially take out some ugly lows that we had. And so I did trade the idea, and as you can see here, it may or may not be a good idea. Now, let's kind of just, you know, why am I so uncertain about this trade right now? A few reasons. Number one, the 12-minute time frame was printing a pretty juicy divergence at first here. And now we can see the divergence has kind of faded a little bit right here. And money flow also getting thicker. What is keeping me in the trade, guys, is the fact that we have this right here, this 12-minute divergence kind of going on right here, although money flow is thick. And when we come to the 6-minute as well, we can see that we are also getting this kind of bearish divergence pattern going on right here, right? And so there's a chance that the trade could work out pretty well. Also, guys, we do have a pretty nice area of confluence below us, which is this golden pocket VWAP right here, which I'm kind of looking at to take profit and or get into a scalp long here. So let's kind of zoom out and just take a look at the markets in general. And yeah, let's zoom out, take a look at the markets in general, and see what's going on. So on the 4-hour time frame, I like to start on the 4-hour. We have been in this tiny little range now. It's kind of a bummer, right? Because if you follow the channel, y'all know I've been away for all week, and I missed out on all this volatility right here. And shout out to everyone in the VIP Discord who took those trades in my absence. Shout out to Boy and K-Pax and White Phoenix for holding it down. But then when I come back to the charts, you know, I've really only been taking a few small scalps because we've been trading in this tiny little range here pretty much. For the past few days, I've been trading this chunk of price action right here. Not too much to write home about, right? I might send a text message to my mom about it, but I definitely wouldn't take the time to sit down and write a letter to her. But, you know, we cannot lose sight of the fact that we are still in this macro range right here, and we are at a very key area of support, right? We're at a very key area of support, and not only are we at a key area of support, now, some people are calling this a bear flag, which it very, very well may be. However, we can't get super, super bearish when we are at areas of support, right? We can look at this as a potential bear flag, absolutely, and it very well may break down, absolutely. But we have to take into account that we are in an area of support, which is the high volume node of this macro range. So if anyone's unaware of how this works, you know, basically we're looking at this as the fair value for the asset, okay? And if we come above that fair value, we look for a move back down into it. If we come below that fair value, we look for a move back up into it, because most of the time that's what will happen until eventually we do break out. So eventually we break out, but we can trade this. We can assume that most of the time it's not going to break out, right? And so what is happening here, and what I have seen in this time as well, is we have actually gotten some, you could make the case that we've even gotten bullish divergences on the 4-hour time frame right here. And also, if we just take a look at, let's take a look at coinanalyze.net, and let's go to a higher term time frame, like maybe a half-hour time frame. You can see that we've been getting some pretty bullish CVD throughout this entire range here. Now, let's not forget, open interest has been coming way down, right? Open interest has been coming way down. So, you know, we cannot forget that. But locally, right, pretty much the past few hours, I should say, we have actually seen some bullish CVD forming here, where the CVD, well, it was making lower. It was getting lower earlier today when we take a look at it as the open interest was increasing. So all this to say, guys, I'm completely agnostic as to what is going to happen here, but I'm pretty much looking at this little area to determine which way I can look for my next big trade, right? Because this right here is scalp territory, and we should be looking for our next bigger trades at the highs and the lows of this larger range, right? Because whichever way this little range breaks, you know, if it breaks out and we're not in a trade, then we can sit back and wait for the next trade. So the way we determine where we are looking to take our next trade is a quite simple mathematical formula, to be honest with you. It's a quite simple mathematical formula to determine how we wait to take our next trade. What we're going to do is we are going to take 379 genders. We're going to divide that by climate change, multiply by COVID-19, and that will, wait, no, sorry. That's the wrong formula. That's the wrong formula. Sorry, guys. What are we going to do? Right, we're going to look for areas of confluence. We're going to look for areas of confluence. So I want to point out a few things, okay? On the monthly time frame, when we zoom out here, we can see that we have something which we have not had since the beginning of April of 2022, which is we have put in 2 monthly candles right here, okay? We could put a little line right here. And what this does is this is giving us an area where we can actually look for support, okay, on the way down. And not only can we look for support there, but we can see that there is some confluence if we zoom back out and say, look, this monthly area of support is right near the value area low of this big range, okay? And then what we can do is we can take a trend line, right? We can take a trend line like this. Take a ray, use a magnet tool. Pop it on here, put it right here. Oh, did you guys notice this? Look at this, guys. Okay, interesting. I did not know that this was the case, but we actually are on a trend line right now. Very interesting. That is very interesting. But something else that we should be aware of is, you know, if we're going to be looking at just market structure, right, we could say that as long as we don't take out this low right here, we could potentially be making higher highs and higher lows on the daily time frame, right? On the daily time frame. Very, very possible way to look at this, okay? Now, we have other areas of confluences down here, but this is how we plan for our next trades, right? If we're in the markets right now and we're not in a trade, the best thing to do is to plan for your future trades, because the planned trades are the winning trades, right? You guys see the trades that we post in the Discord, over in the VIP Discord. You know, there haven't been too many trades lately, but earlier this week, guys, you know, we did take the short trade. Let's see, where was that? Oh, it was this one right here, right? This short trade from right here, of course, we didn't come down to all our targets, but we did short this area, and we did get a rejection right from this box because it was a planned trade. Okay, it was a planned trade, and planned trades are successful trades. See, we get a rejection right from that box. Very similarly, today, right, even though you guys see right now, I have not taken profit. I could just close the trade right now for a win, right? I could, but again, the short trade that I'm in right now, this was a planned trade. We were planning to take this trade if the setup presented itself, and it did present itself, not necessarily in the way that I would have hoped, to be honest with you guys. I was hoping for a few more bearish signs, but we didn't really get that. Let me take a look at the 1 hour. Let me take a look at the 12-minute here. 12-minute is giving us that red dot, but money flow is getting thicker. Let's take a look at the 1 minute now. Oof, 1 minute, honestly, is looking kind of bullish here with this pattern and money flow getting thicker. Let's check out this order flow chart. What is happening here? I don't know. I don't see anything. I don't see anything actionable, to be honest with you. I don't see anything actionable. I don't see anything actionable right now. But I would say that the 1 minute is looking kind of bullish. So let's pull out a local fib here. Let's just see something. We put in a double bottom right here. Actually, we took out that low. We have a bullish divergence on the 1 minute, uneven butt cheeks. Let's see something here. Came down. My entry's right on the golden pocket too. That's a bummer. That is a bummer. I mean, if I take a loss, guys, it will be a very small loss here. I'm just going to keep the trade open. It will be like a $200-something loss. I'll play my chances here, guys. I'll play my chances, right? So all you whales out there who hate me, now is your time to long. Get me wrecked and then dump the price. Because that could totally happen here. That could totally happen here. Let's see something, guys. I actually want to see something. Because if we bounce from this area right here, it could be a bullish sign, right? Because what we like to do is, especially if we're scalping on smaller time frames, is look to see where retracements come in. You know, if we come down and bounce from here, that's very, very bullish. But if we fall through here, then that is not very bullish. So we would also want to see, as we come down to that golden pocket, if we go down to a 1 minute time frame, we would want to see some bullishness happening here, which we don't really see right now. So let's check this out. Yeah, so this is the box. If we hold this box as support, I'll probably close the trade. This purple box right here. This is the purple box of support, guys. Absolutely. Whoa. Talk about a massive bounce. Let's see what's happening here. What is happening? Wow. Okay, so this is actually I don't know. I can't really see anything. But that is a pretty big move to the upside. And the 1 minute is looking quite bullish here. I have to be honest with you. The 1 minute's looking quite bullish. So right now, the two main zones that I'm looking at would be this. Let's see. Whoops. Would be this. And this down here. But let's see, guys. Let's see if I do get wrecked on this. We're gonna have to wait and see. All right, we're gonna have to do something to dump the price here. We're gonna have to do something to dump the price. So let's go to YouTube and let's play some music that will dump the price. This guy looked like this in 1912. Shout out to Toros Crypto. Oh man, what music can let's dump music. We'll type dump music. Here we go. Here we go.
What a dump, baby, don't hurt me no more. What a dump, baby, don't hurt me no more. No more. No more. Yeah. No, I don't know why you're not there. I married the bag, but you don't care. I bought the dip for over a month. Just give me a pump. What a dump, baby, don't hurt me no more. What a dump, baby, don't hurt me no more. No more.
All right, let's check that 2 hour. Let's check that 2 hour, as someone says. Oof, 2 hour looks pretty bullish, huh? Yeah, things look bullish, guys. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like overall, things I do think look a little bit more bullish than bearish, right? Oh man, classic. All right, guys, let's take it back to the old bull run. That's right, baby. Whoa. About to get wrecked. All right, Carlos Matos does not help me stay in the trade. Whew, man. All right, let's go back to CoinLines. Let's check out what's happening here. Wow. Okay, guys, so we did get a bounce from our box. You know, I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy dancing. We got a bounce from our box with very bullish... some pretty bullish CBD here, actually. So, yeah, we did get a bounce. We got a bounce right from our box, right? I was going to close the trade if we found support at the box, right? I was going to close the trade if we found support right here. Do you guys remember that? Remember when I said that? Wow, look at that. Wow, look at the amount of trades opening up right here. We have open interest increasing right now, quite a bit, and we do have some trapped shorts in this candle right here. We could see right here that we had a large amount of shorts open up, a large spike in volume with a big increase of open interest right here, which is honestly the people who shorted this candle are currently trapped, right? They're currently trapped, those who shorted down in this wick here. That's why we don't short whoops, I guess I'm short, guys, so don't listen to anything I say because this is not financial advice. Let's see. Play Flight of the Valkyries. Yeah, OI is going up right now. Yeah, that's true. Shout out to Sergio. Thank you for wishing me good luck. Shout out to Crypto Pump It, by the way. We're at the top of the range, says Dread Mining. Yeah, we are at the top of a range, right? That is absolutely the case. We are at the top of a range, and we don't have a bearish divergence, guys, on the 1 hour. So whoever says that we have a bearish div on the 1 hour, we don't have a bearish div. We have convergence, and also what we have here, guys, is we have money flow curving to the upside. So that's actually pretty bullish. Let's check out our friend 12-minute. Oof, 12-minute looking pretty bullish. Let's see what else is happening now. Yeah, okay, I'm going to close the trade right now. See what I can, if I can even do it. Nope, I can't do it, guys. Pumping up too fast for me. pumping up just way too fast for me, guys. All right. I've closed the trade. Well, all right. It is what it is, guys. So, welcome to the Flop and Grope Show. When in doubt, close it out, y'all. When in doubt, close it out, man. Yeah. So, I mean, there is a chance that we do put in a lower high here. I really want to see lower. But, hey, maybe I'm not going to get it today, guys. Maybe I'm not going to get it. So, we'll have to see. But, going back to more of a macro, you know, there's a lot of things that are happening today that could potentially affect the volatility of the Bitcoin price. Not today, but this week, right? We have some news that's going to be coming out. I forget what exactly, but something that typically does move the markets. We have news coming out or something. And so really, the major areas that I'm looking for to potentially take some trades are going to be, as I said before, this low down here if we break to the downside, and then this high up here if we break to the upside. Okay, so for longs, I'm really looking at like the mid-19s, 19.5 to 19.8. And for shorts, I'm looking at like 23 to 24K around this area. I think that this is going to be, you know, assuming that we continue to trade sideways here, these will be the best areas to look for trades. If we come back up here, we can look at this as a market structure reversal, right? Because so far we've been doing low, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. Potentially, this could be our first low, and then we put in a lower high, and then we go and put in a lower low, in which case we could look for support down here. But, you know, if we don't hold support here, then, and we come right down, like let's say we come right down and we break down from here, this potentially, in my mind, could still be, as I said before, something like this, right? But if we do break up from here first and then we come down, then I'm actually less stoked on this support because now we've officially changed market structure. And then what I would do is I would still look for a long here, but I would probably look to long it up back to this support resistance flip that we have right here, and then look to short from there, and honestly look to come down below this low at least, and potentially even lower. So the bullish scenario in my mind is that we actually, a more bullish scenario in my mind, I know this sounds crazy, but a more bullish scenario on the big time frame is that we don't hold this support right here and get a bounce from here. Because a rejection from here would be very bearish. But if we do find support here and put in a higher high, then technically that is still bullish because we still have not put in a lower low than the one that we put down here on July 26th. So that's something else to keep in mind. We have a low that we put in on July 26th, right down here, and that. You know, if we hold that, then we're technically still holding bullish market structure. If we lose that, then I think it's also more probable that we start to form some bearish market structure right here. So pretty much, y'all, that is, you know, where we're at with the corn. There's really not a lot to talk about these days because we've been stuck in this tiny little range and things have not changed too much. Shout out to Liberty in Trust. Yo, what's going on? Head and shoulders if we go up. Yeah, potentially head and shoulders if we go up. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so yeah, we have a Powell, I guess, is speaking on Friday. Yeah, Aaron G. Shout out to Aaron G. Shout out to Billie Jean. ByBit doesn't show the chart anymore. I've been having issues with ByBit. Boyan had issues with ByBit. You know, it happens, guys. So it happens. So can I take a look at ETH? We can take a look at ETH. 24-minute bear div, momentum and money flow about to confirm, says Dread Mining. Well, let's check it out, Dread Mining. Let's check it out. Yeah, well, actually, I don't see a div. Yeah, I don't see a div here for on Bitcoin. But I do have to say, well, where did I don't know. I'm still in a tiny little short, guys, just in case, right? Just in case. But I don't see a divergence, though, you know? I don't see that divergence. Well, I'm not in a short anymore, guys. I just got wrecked. But we're at an area of resistance right now, actually. So if we are going to get a rejection, this would be the place to look for it. And I don't really see any kind of thing that would make me want to short it. Besides the fact that we have a massive candle coming up right into an area of resistance here. You know, we do have a big candle coming right up into a resistance. Right, we can't deny. But there's really not anything shouting to short at me. No divergences. Honestly, guys, some very weird price action today. Some very weird price action today. New York Open was very strange. So let's check out what's happening here on CoinLies. Decrease now in open interest. Yeah. I think, guys, I'm not going to be looking for any more scalps today unless something really obvious shows its face. But unless we come up higher or much lower, I'm not really looking to open up any trades at this moment. Unless we come higher or lower. Some of the areas I would be potentially looking at are these highs that we have here. For potential chickens drinking water from those areas. But I was really hoping to come lower. Honestly, guys, what I was really hoping for was a move down to the golden pocket in the VWAP for a potential long, because this would actually be really, really nice to come down to this area. If we go down to like the 6-minute time frame, I mean, there is even a chance that we could get some bullish divergences. Definitely on the 1-minute time frame, we could get some bullish divergences if we make our way back down to this area here. But yeah, we have pretty low volume right now. A pretty boring day, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty boring day. Pretty boring day. Pretty boring stream. S&P has gaps to fill. Then we can come down. All right, let's check that out. Oh well, this one has no gaps here. Let me check out the other SPX chart. Wow, I mean, we do have some gaps here. That would be a very big move to the upside. If we filled this gap, boom, that'd be pretty big. Yeah, that would be interesting. Actually, let's see something. Yeah, that could actually be pretty interesting for SPX. Yeah. Shout out to Planet Bus. Shout out to everyone who's still enjoying the boring stream. It's a pretty boring stream, guys. And I do have to say, what's happening now? I do have to say a few things. First of all, if you want to join the VIP Discord, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Second of all, the trading courses, JasonCasperTrading.com, learn.JasonCasperTrading.com. And other than that, this is the Bitcoin price action, kind of boring. It would be kind of a bummer if we do reject from here, but I'm personally either looking for higher or lower to get into a trade. The DXY is dumping. That means Bitcoin probably could pump. We have a weekly yellow C. What's a weekly yellow C, Spanx? I'm not sure what that means. So Derek D says, hi, Jason Casper. Could you go over which time frames you look at in regards to different levels, please? Like, if it's a bigger level with more confluence, do you look at a higher time frame? Yeah, for sure. So the way I approach time frames, guys, is if we are, the 4 hour is always my go-to. The 4 hour is always my go-to, right? So if we're on the 4 hour time frame, what I want to be looking for is basically I'm always looking to identify the range, right? What's the sideways range? And then I'm basically drawing out the areas where I would like to take trades from. So right now, you know, we've got this green box where we're potentially looking for shorts, and this green box where we're potentially looking for longs. On the 4 hour time frame, I always like to see, are we overbought or oversold on market Cipher B? And if we're overbought on market Cipher B, all right, and we have a momentum wave printing above the 60 line, then I am looking for shorts. And so we want to see major levels of support and resistance being touched as we have overbought, oversold on market Cipher B. So here's a great example. We come into overbought territory, red dot on market Cipher B. We come into overbought territory again, bearish divergence on the 4 hour market Cipher B. Overbought territory, bearish divergence on the 4 hour market Cipher B. Now, if we have a bearish divergence on the 4 hour at a major area of resistance, that to me is a very strong swing trade signal, right? Now, if we have a bullish divergence, or even just, it doesn't have to be a divergence on the 4 hour. If the oscillator is clearly overbought or oversold, I mean, right down here we actually do have a bullish divergence on the 4 hour. But if we're coming down to major support, like right here, point of control, oscillator is oversold, this is a very strong buy signal, right? And so we're looking at the higher time frames. These are very high time frame levels of support and resistance. These are the major levels, right? If we're only swing traders only, and we're not scalping or day trading, this is pretty much what we're working with, these three main levels. And so when we're looking at these three main levels, we want to see like the 4 hour giving us also confirmation. And then once we have the 4 hour, then we look to the lower term time frames to get confirmation. So for example, let's say right here, we see our 4 hours oversold, but how's the 12-minute now looking at that area? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. How's the 12-minute looking? How is the 12-minute looking? Right? Let's take a look. Well, what do you know, guys? 12-minute time frame is giving us a bullish divergence. Price is making a lower low, and we have the momentum making a higher low. And if we go to the 24-minute time frame, I said if we go to the 24, we can see the same thing on the 24-minute time frame, right? We have momentum is getting higher as the price is pretty much getting lower this entire way down here, right? And so that's how we're going to get our confirmations, right? We're starting on the higher time frames and we're going down to the lower time frames. Now, if we are in a, let's say like right now, where we're at right now. Am I going to be looking for a 4-hour div in this little range that we've been in? Absolutely not, because we know that the context of this entire range that we've been trading all week, the context of this range here is simply that we have been at a key area of support, right? I mean, so this 21,167 is key support, period, right? And so we know we're not at a major area to be looking for shorts and longs at the highs and lows of this range, but we can still play it the same way, where we're looking for, if we pull some volume here, shorts near the highs, which we're at right now, I mean literally right now, and longs at the lows, right? And so this is still an area to be looking for a short. That's why I was in a short from here. But we need to be looking for our confirmations on lower time frames, okay? Lower time frames. And so if we're looking at a range like this, and this is like, you know, from August 19th till the 24th, so we're talking 5 days, then what we're going to be doing is, you know, we are going to be looking at, I would say, the 1 hour time frame and down. The 1 hour time frame and down, where we can see that when the 1 hour time frame is overbought or oversold, that tends to give us our bigger moves. And then I like to use the 24-minute time frame as well. I would say 24 minutes is probably pretty nice because it's a happy medium for me, the 24-minute. We can see that, you know, when we come down, oversold, we get a significant move to the upside. Overbought, we get a significant move to the downside. You know, this is not necessarily overbought right here. This was oversold. This was oversold. And that did give us this big move to the upside. And again, this is not the low of the range, but it is that macro point of control. And so, you know, honestly, this whole thing to me seems, like I said before, it seems more bullish than bearish. I have some ideas for potentially getting into shorts if we continue to get a really big pump. I mean, here's the thing. So the next areas that we have to be aware of are, number one, this high, number two, this high. And then we have some other levels as well. I would even say that this high right here is potential to look for the chickens to drink. So like 21.7, 21.8, and then 22-ish. Those would be some nice areas to look. But the truth is, we are at key support, and so we just do need to keep that in mind as we're coming up to these areas. But these are areas that we can look for, right? These are absolutely areas that we can look for as we're getting a move to the upside. So let's go to CoinLines, see what's happening here. This move to the upside is happening on a decrease of open interest, which actually shows it's a pretty weak move to the upside. But this is the 5-minute time frame. Let's check out our volume. Let's put on some volume here. Yeah, also happening on a decrease of volume. This last move to the upside here. Yeah, so I'm looking out. Honestly, yeah, if I am going to take some more scalps, I would be looking at these areas to get some bearish divergences on market Cipher B. Like, let's say we do something like this. That would be... That, in my opinion, would be a scalp short. Of course, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Like, I'm just a guy down here who forgets to take comments off the screen. Got messed up hair. What else do? I show you pictures of uneven butt cheeks quite often on this channel. Yeah, I'm just a horrible trader. I only paper trade. I only advocate paper trading. I'm just a lowly farm boy out here driving his Kubota, which isn't even his, right? I rented it. 855 ORE rent. Check it out, guys. ORErentals.com. You could get this tractor for yourself. Okay? Shout out to CryptoFace. Shout out to the Market Cipher merch, right? Shout out to Only Training Chest and Arms and Always Skipping Leg Day. Shout out to this pair of giant eyes. Let's pop back into the chat here. Shout out to Aaron G. It says golden pockets plus divergences on multiple time frames plus locking in profits early plus stop loss to entry equals easy wins and an account that's constantly growing with time. Patience is key. Yeah, that's so true, Aaron G. That is absolutely the truth, man, and I would agree 100% with that. Guys, speaking of that, make sure to like the video, guys. We got 500 people in here. We only got 100 likes, man. You know what it does to a man's self-esteem when we have 500 viewers and only 100 likes? It makes me feel like, it makes me feel like I have never trained legs in my life, guys. Shout out to J-Boy Bullish. What the heck do financial advisors know? Well, they know a lot. That's why they're financial advisors, man. They're financial advisors. Shout out to Ben Spada who says, I love the rental equipment. Yeah, I'm a fake farmer, guys. I'm totally fake. I'm a fake. Fake everything. Fake farmer, fake trader, fake man. I'm actually a female. Well, I you guys know my story of being trans. I'm a trans a lot of things. Transracial, transgendered. Transracial, transgendered, transracial, transgendered, trans-celibate lesbian who's also a fake farmer and a fake paper trader. So definitely don't take financial advice from me, guys. And shout out to everyone who liked the video. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream kind of early today because because there's really not a lot going on right here. That's right, Blair. Fake pecs, fake arms. Yeah, these arms are fake. Shout out to Boyan. Yeah, trans everything. Yeah. Boyan, did you ever take a short, man? Because, mine got wrecked. Ooh. That's interesting. So this is interesting right here. I mean, we had this. I don't like that, though. I don't really like that. Nah, I don't like that. Let's see what else we got going on here. I mean, we do have this, right? We do have this here. Right? We can't deny that. We cannot deny that we've had that, right? We can't deny it. But, let's check out our 1 minute here. Yeah, I mean, we can't deny it, right? We can't deny it. We can't deny it, guys. Can we deny that? Does anyone else deny that? I think I'll sit this one out. I think I'll sit this one out, guys. Although money flow is coming down on the 1 minute, right? And we do have some short volume coming in here, a little short volume, but nah, I'll sit this one out, guys. But oh wow, we hit the 786 fib to the dollar, huh? Halibut TV says we hit the 786 fib to the dang dollar. Let's check it out. Oh crap, did we hit the 786 fib to the dang dollar? What 786 are we talking about here? Sounds like there's a baby in distress upstairs. You guys hear that baby in distress? I don't see the 786, honestly. But I mean, okay, so J-Boy Bullish added to a short. I mean, we do have divergences here. If we're gonna come down from this general area, this would be the place. This would be the place, right? Should I take a short? What do you guys say? Short? Should I short? Well, let's take a vote. Should I short? Should I short? Man, there's a baby in distress. Let's see what you guys say. Should I short? Yes or no? Let me know. Wow, so 80% of people say yes. All right. 80% say yes. That's dangerous, man. Let's see if maybe we come up for a retest. You guys hear the baby in distress? Sounds very stressful. Well, it could be too late. If we get a retracement, it could be all right. So a lot of people in the comments are saying no, don't do it. But 71% of you say yes, do it. Okay. Crypto Pump is short at 21,675. Did we get to there yet? 21,675. No, we didn't. Yeah, I see that one too, Crypto Pump It. That's kind of what I'm waiting for, man. That's what I'm waiting for. Let's check this out here. We have a lot of shorts coming in, and that honestly makes me think, well, not a lot of shorts, but we have, you know, this increase in open interest here seems to be a decent amount of shorts coming in here. But volume is still, like, pretty low, relatively, right? Relatively speaking. It's just not a good time to enter a trade, in my opinion, guys. It's just not a good time, in my opinion. Let's see. You know, if we do retrace up to here and we get some kind of trigger wave or something, money flow coming down, maybe that would be a good. By the way, guys, this is not financial advice. I'm literally gambling on YouTube just for the sensationalism of it. So please be careful. Right? Please be careful, guys. Right? We got to keep it sensational over here. That's what gets the clicks. That's what gets the views. Right? The views and the clicks and the clicks and the views. The views and the clicks and the clicks and the views. All right, well, this could be a head and shoulders too, right? But we do have resistance, support. So, you know, we do have to change. We have to, you know, if we are going to come down from here, it should be like that, right? So still most people say that I should short right now. Money flow and momentum. 6-minute bear div, let's dump, says J-Boy Bullish. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. That's true, it's paper money only. Where do you pull the anchored VWAP from? Wherever you want, right? Wherever you want. That's what's so great about anchored VWAPs. You pull them from wherever you want. But, you know, typically I like to pull them from areas of like key highs or lows, right? So for right now, I would say, you know, pull it from this low down here. That gives us our anchor VWAP, which, by the way, we bounced off of this morning, right? Was waiting for the regular VWAP. We bounced off the anchored. Or pull it from this high up here, right? You know, or a great one right now would be to pull it from this high that we put in last week, and noticing that this anchor VWAP is right here, right above this high. So could be nice, could be an interesting one, you know. The only thing about anchor VWAPs is you got to take them off, otherwise your screen will always try and show them, And so it'll squeeze your screen in, right? It'll squeeze your screen in. So low volume, money flow getting thicker on the 1 minute. Money flow getting thicker from this area. Let's check out our 6 minute bear div again. Yeah. It's like dancing on the line, right? It's like the same as this short that I took, right? It's like this short that I took here. We could get a move down from here, but the fact that the money flow is getting thicker like that makes me think that even if we get a move down, enough for a short scalp to work out, that look at the 12-minute money flow. I think we could come up a little bit more, but let's see how this works out, man. Let's just see how it works out. If we lose this low of 21,539, I think that's a good sign for coming down lower. I think that's a good sign for coming down lower. Let's put on our trend lines again, just to remember why we shorted in the first place. Keep it nice and thick. Oof. Big increase in open interest. You know, relatively speaking, we do have a lot of shorts coming in here, which is either good for more downside or bad, because those shorts could get eaten up by people looking to push the price higher. The fact that shorts are coming in, big increase in open interest, and price is not really going anywhere right now makes me a little bit more bullish, honestly, than it does bearish. Because these past three candles, big increase in open interest, the majority of them have been short, right? Except in this candle, but even in this candle, you know, we did have a significant number of shorts. Because we have almost 3 million trades, and there's 500,000 more longs and shorts, so there's still a good amount of shorts in here. This negative delta, so a lot of shorts coming in, and price is just kind of chilling out, you know. Money flow is getting thicker. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We need some. You know, we need to lose that level here. We need to lose the level. We need to lose the level. You know, lose the level. That's right. Like the dang video, y'all. Like the dang video, guys. My thoughts on Ethereum Classic. I don't have any thoughts on Ethereum Classic. I have to be honest. I don't have any thoughts on Ethereum Classic at all. Yeah, I'm totally neutral on Ethereum Classic. Yeah, shout out to Moses Alexandra Cruz, who keeps his trend lines nice and girthy. I find that's the best way to keep them, right? When they get too skinny, they're hard to see. And when they're hard to see, it's never a good time. It's never a good time when your trend lines are too skinny to see. Sounds like there's a stampede of elephants upstairs with some babies that are also in distress. You guys hear that? You guys hear the elephants and the babies in distress up there? You know, shout out to my wife, Big Butts 28, homeschooling the kids up there, handling babies and toddlers and infants and preschoolers and all that. Crazy stuff. Crazy. I don't know how she does it. I don't know how she does that. So shout out to all the wives out there holding it down with the kids. Yeah, so Spanx wants to eat the shorts. Shout out to... Yeah. Yeah, look at that 1 minute money flow, guys. You know, you see that 1 minute money flow? It's looking pretty flowy. It's looking pretty flowy. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. I'm not feeling a short from here, guys. I have to be honest. And if you're in a short already, you know, no offense, I'm sure it's probably going to be a good trade for you. But for me, even if we get that retrace to the area I'm looking for, money flow is getting thicker, man. It's getting thicker. Let's check out our 6 minute again. How's it looking? I mean, if we're gonna say, well, okay, what does the poll say? What does the poll say? Still, you guys want me to short? Okay. I don't know if I would want to short it. I have to be honest. I think I'm gonna sit it out, guys. I think I'm gonna actually take the rest of the day off, just because I've only taken one trade today. And this price action just is not doing anything that I enjoy. All right, here we come up to our level. We're in the level. That's the retracement area. If we're going to retrace, it'll be from here. This will be it. Money flow getting thick. Now we got some longs coming in. Wow, we still have shorts. Honestly, we still have shorts open, like, from this candle here. We still have shorts open from this candle. So see. All right, so this is it. I mean, you know, if we don't retrace from here, guys, that's it. So what's going on, Squash Head? Okay, so people are asking, how do you know which fibs to pull? You can pull lots of fibs. You could pull lots of fibs. You could pull them from any swing high to any swing low, any swing high to any swing low. And that's really how it works. So for this one right here, I pulled it from this swing high to this swing low, because the hypothesis here, guys, is that we put in our high, right? The chat told me to go short, so I said if we get a retracement from here, then I'll short it, right? So, whoops. So now the big key is, you know, this is very risky because of the thickness of the money flow, in my opinion. But like, the thing is, now if we really want to see a true sign of a reversal here, then we would want to see a loss of this low right here still, right? Because we put in a double bottom here. The fact that we put in a potential lower high right here at the 786 fib retracement is our first sign that we could come down lower. But you know, let's see what happens here. We've got our 6-minute bear div. We do need to come down a bit lower here. We do need to come down a bit lower. We need to come down a bit lower, right? This is risky. We're trading with low volume. We're trading with money flow getting thick. You know, the only thing that gives me a little bit of hope here is this potential bearish CVD right here. Right, but volume is low, money flow is thick. But again, we do have some potential bearish CVD here. But, you know, if, you know, this, again, in order for this to be, like, legitimately considering we don't have a change of market structure is what I'm trying to say here, right? We put in our high, our double bottom, potential lower high, but, you know, we need to lose this level before we have an official change of trend here. So I hope that we dump, guys. Come on, Bitcoin. It's not looking so good for your boy. Yeah, J-Boy Bullish 21.8 CDW. That is what I am looking for. That's what I'm looking for. J-Boy Bullish says it's about to pump. Well, I just got stopped out of that short trade, guys, that I took. I shorted from the 786, put my stop loss at the entry. Okay, here we go. So, guys, never take trade advice from your YouTube chat poll, okay? It was a very small position, let's just put it that way. But, yeah, we do have potential chickens drink water at some of these higher levels. But, yeah, 21.8 is the one I'm most interested in. This one here, there's a potential but I am most interested in 21.8. But guys, I am going to end the stream just because I have a lot of things to do today out on the homestead. But yeah, God bless everyone in the name of Jesus the Messiah. For everyone super blessed, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Peace.